Howdy y'all, well, welcome back to another episode of My Time at Sandrock. Hope y'all are having a good day today. Word of warning, I just got back from vacation, and whenever I come back from vacation, I'm always reminded exactly how allergic I am to all of my pets. So, yeah, my nose is a little stuffed up right now, and I have been sneezing. I get over this in a day or two, but I have to record now, and, yeah, so hopefully I won't sniffle through the whole thing. Alright, from Trudy. Cody, since our previous attempt at planting the new forest got blown away by the sandstorm, I managed to convince a botanical expert, Professor Luo from Highwind, to provide some ideas on how to solve our issue. He accepted our invitation and arrived in Sandrock yesterday. I'm going to host a City Hall meeting to welcome Professor Luo and discuss our forest plans once more. As someone who helped with the initial test phase, I'd be delighted if you could join us. Cool. Alright, so... The low down. That's how you pronounce his name. Alright, well, I guess let's go to City Hall. Meanne, City Hall. I'm sure she's got stuff to do. Hey, Danby. Morning, Heidi. How's it going, Ernest? Way, what's up? You probably headed the same place I am. Banjo! Oh my goodness, this bench. Hang on, do we have a feather duster? Do I not have a vacuum cleaner? I think I might have sold the vacuum cleaner. Look at this bench. How do you sit in this, Banjo? Please tell me you're not using it as a litter box. You got the whole desert for that. Nia's back!
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming. I've called you all here to discuss how we'll move forward with Operation Greenland, which is what we're calling it now. It's much catchier than the plan to plant trees. Anyway, we have wonderful guests visiting us all the way from Highwind who will be aiding us on this plan. Please say hello to Professor Luo and his assistant, Nia. Professor Luo is a leading botany researcher in the Free Cities. You may know him for developing the planter box technique. The professor and his assistant will be staying with us for a while to study and solve the soil issue we're facing in the outback.
Thank you for the kind words, Mayor Trudy. I hope that we can work together to discover the reasons behind the inhospitable topsoil. I'm also interested in studying the declines in biomass productivity, particularly those due to anthropogenic causes. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a pleasure to be here. I hope we have lots of interesting academic discussions and discoveries. Nia, do you want to say something?
Sure. It's so lovely to be back in Sandrock. A few of you have met me already, particularly the builder. It's great to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Nia.
Nia, you're back!
Did you miss me? I can't wait to see everyone again. I've been itching to come back to Sandrock. Now that we've become acquainted, let's continue, shall we? So, let's assess the situation. We have now conducted 2 reforestation experiments in the desert. The Little Woods near Gecko Station was a resounding success. Using algae obtained from the shipwreck ruins, we were able to create a sustainable topsoil that supported trees. The second attempt was to plant a larger forest in the Eufaula outback. This time, the results were less than satisfactory. The algae did not prove effective, and the per capita water consumption was much higher than anticipated. Any ideas?
I visited Zeke yesterday, and he gave me a thorough assessment of the situation. His research was fascinating. Desert planting is a colossal task. It is remarkable you have been able to achieve what you have so far. Regarding the algae, we'll first collect some samples from the outback. Then we'll compare and contrast the samples with those in controlled environments back in Highwind to see if we can observe any differences. As for the water, I'm afraid I can't think of a solution right now. Based on Zeke's numbers, there will be a massive shortfall, even if we somehow reduce the tree's per capita water intake.
Well, we had water shortages before, and we pushed through. If we just put our heads together and...
Wait, there will be another water shortage in Sandrock.
Director Chi, I didn't say that.
Oh, that's good. Because that would be adverse to my tea drinking habits. If we're ever low on water again, why don't we just use the water from the Starship Ruins?
Leave it to Chi to keep things in perspective. And I'm sorry, water in the Starship Ruins?
Oh!
Wait. What? There's water in the northern ruins?
Isn't this obvious?
No?
Okay, look. The Starship Ruins was a manufacturing and launch facility for aerospace vehicles. So of course there's water. Spaceflight takes a lot of water. They most likely even had an atmospheric water generator. I simply haven't found a reservoir yet. I thought Justice would have told you that by now.
Huh?
What? You didn't tell me anything either.
Oh, I thought it was just logical. I presumed that you understood this. My mistake.
You, me. Let's have a talk later.
Is this really true? There might be a reservoir in the Starship Ruins? And they have a water maker?
No.
Ah, so it was a joke.
Not might. I'm 100% certain there is a water reservoir in that area. It might have an atmospheric water generator. They were built into every space facility during the late Old World period.
Well, it seems to me that the water issue might no longer be an issue. Certainly worth this little misunderstanding.
Justice, can we get the Civil Corps out there to find this atmospheric water maker?
Generator.
Yeah. Of course we can. No problem. How about you join me for an excursion to the Starship Ruins tomorrow?
Oh, I'd love to.
Always raring to go, eh? Love to go get 'em attitude.
Well then, Director, Justice, and Builder will go with you to find this generator tomorrow. They'll be sure to protect you. I await the good news.
Wow. So I'm a highly valued asset being protected by a team of specialists.
Sure. I remember this from that Gungam
Sounds
episode.
like a plan. I'll start working with Mian and Heidi on plans for us to get that water into town.
You can count on me. This is so exciting.
I'll be waiting for you at the entrance of the ruins tomorrow morning. Make sure you're prepared.
You got it. We'll see you there.
Then that's all for today's meeting. Thank you again, Professor Luo and Nia, for coming all this way. If there really is water in the Starship Ruins, this will change everything for Sandrock.
Starship Enterprising. Nia!
I saw the look on your face at the meeting. You didn't expect to see me here, did you?
I didn't expect you'd hide it from me.
I wanted it to be a surprise. I kept wanting to tell you, but I managed to keep it a secret. Now, I'll have your surprised face burned into my memory. Feels like the little games we'd play as kids again. Anyway, the real reason I'm here is so I can help with the soil problem. I told you I'd come back, so I didn't really lie, did I?
No.
Now that you're super famous and everything, my parents weren't as worried about me coming over here.
Plus, we kind of quelled the whole Duvos thing.
They told me that I have a lot to learn from you. Oh yeah, your ma and pa told me to make sure you take breaks.
Of
to
course
remind
they
you to
did.
take a vacation once in a while.
Vacation? What's that?
But I don't think they need to worry. You're married now. You have someone to take care of you, right?
I do.
Come on then, fill me in. How are things going with you? I need to write back and let them know.
Everything's great. Sandrock's getting better all the
Yeah,
time.
I didn't expect Sandrock to start working on a whole forest this quickly. I'm glad, though. It gave me an excuse to visit. You guys really are amazing. After so many challenges, one after another, you still kept your spirit high. I respect the heck out of this town. You've got to tell me all the stories later.
Will do.
Still, seeing my best friend working so hard to build this city, I just want to help out in some way. Well, I'm gonna go and get settled. I'll see you later, all right?
See you later, Nia. All right. Wait until tomorrow. Because, of course, wait until tomorrow. So, they changed the line. if you're married. Which is really cool. Because I was not looking forward to the awkward conversation. Because if you're not married, Nia asks if you're involved with anyone, or if you're interested in anyone, and she gets a little pouty if you say you are. More than a little. You can tell, like, she came here because she was hoping to actually, like, you know, let the builder know, you know, just how she really feels. She's been hinting at it for a while. I probably have enough of that. I don't have any of those, though. Plenty of that. Yeah, this should all... What is... Yeah, let's take that. I don't have any of those. Okay, that should be good. It's been a while since we've stocked up on things. Yeah, like, you know, you get the sense when she first visits, you know, that she definitely is wants to be more than friends with the builder. And then, yeah, it's very obvious when you tell her, oh yes, I'm you know, there's somebody I'm interested in. She gets kind of upset. She doesn't show it. She takes it in stride. But yeah, it still kind of tugs at your heartstrings. And yeah, so it's kind of nice that if you are married, they have a separate line, so that you're not breaking her heart. She's already dealt with her heartbreak. So yeah, all right. Well, let's grab commissions. Hardened leather, got that. Ooh, that's a good one. And then, you know what? Let's take all the stuff for Hugo. Ceramic sheets, acacia planks. I feel like we don't have enough acacia wood. We have just enough. That one's easy. Let's make 4. These things. Steel frame. What do I need for... What is this? Parts. I think it's in here. There we go. Steel frame. I need copper screws, manganese steel bar, and cast iron rods. All right. How many steel of these do I need? I need just 1. Okay. That's easy enough. Okay, so let's come back and check this out. All right. 4 cast iron rods, 4 copper screws, 2 manganese steel bars. Okay. So that is smelting. Manganese steel. You know what? We're going to make 10 of these just because we can. There we go. Copper screws. Cast iron rods. We needed 4 of those. And copper screws. We need 4 of those. Okay. That's working. And then hardened leather. Yep, that's already done. Working on. Is that everything? Yep. Oh, I need the thread, which I should be able to make here. No? I should be able to make here. Oh, did I ever... Oh, we need more of that. Oh, I'm not making that anyway. Okay, so we need more of that. We're working on that. I only needed 1 of those, right? Yes. Okay. All that is working, so let's go grab some thread. How's the food supply here? It is in good shape. How is the food supply here? It is in good shape. And our food supply over here is in good shape. Cool. All right. They're so cute. This was not the horse I meant to get on. Oh well. Pay no attention to me, Daisy. Gotta get all of my mounts their exercise, right? You know, I didn't check to see how much sisal we would actually need. So we'll just have to get a whole bunch of it. Jump again, Daisy. Oh, good, it's coming for me. Okay. Or you could run away. That's fine. Alright, we got 6 there. Another 6, another 9. Do I think one more tree is going to be enough? Or should we do a couple more? That's probably enough. Right? Hopefully. I guess we will find out. And then we gotta check on our beans. Oh, I didn't send any of the pets out. We gotta send the pets out. Oh, look, it's Banjo and Macchiato. They came home. Hi, Banjo. Can you go get water, please? Yeah, Macchiato. Yeah. Ignore the crazy robot. Did I say crazy robot? I meant happy robot. Alright, let's send everybody else out to get water. Cause I feel like with all the stuff we've been planting, we're a little low on water. So we're gonna get everybody going to get water. Okay. And then cool. Alright, that is going. Oh, this is some over here. I didn't need all of that. It's fine. Okay. We make a steel frame. And then let's just come over here and do a steel panel. There we go. Alright, and I wanted to check, I want to check on our beans. Let's see. Broad beans. We got 3 more days on that. Okay. And did we ever get all of our other stuff planted? It looks like... No, we still need to plant some rose willow. Okay. So, we'll have to go get some rose willow seeds. We can do that when we go back out. Alright, and how long is that going to be? Oh, that's going to be a while. Okay, Daisy! I think every other commission is done then. Yes, okay. So we'll go knock these out. Where is Hugo? Hi, Mabel.
Thank you.
Mabel became our BFF. Can't seem to get the rest of my family interested in this Luo fellow's accomplishments. We're more of an animal husbandry type, but it seems like such a great opportunity. I'll be looking to sit in on any lectures he might grace us with. I felt like for a moment there we had so much confidence. For the first time in forever, I thought this was going to be smooth sailing out here. Now, the trees aren't growing after all this.
Uh-huh.
Miss Bliss, the old teacher, she and I used to have long talks over warm Yakmel milk. She had high hopes for Elsie, though she just needed to grow up a smidge and get it all out of her system. And well, I reckon she was right.
We'll catch you later.
See ya. Alright, let's go find Hugo. He's over at the game center. Hugo. Hi, take this.
Thank you.
Yep. Hang on. Take this.
Thank you.
And take
Thank
this. Hope you can carry all this stuff. Hang on. I think we can all learn from Trudy's leadership. When you don't know the way forward, you ask the experts. I'm confident Zeke and Professor Luo will be able to figure out what the problem is. I hate to see Trudy look so defeated. Nothing can keep her down for long, though. I bet she's going to bounce back with more determination than ever.
Uh-huh.
That school is a sign of progress, and one more piece of evidence that you and Heidi are working together can build just about anything.
See ya.
Bye, Hugo. Let's pop into the museum and see if we have any relics that we have to craft. I feel like I was working towards getting some. Hey, Kid Tori. Satellite model. Sure, why not? Do I have multiples of these? I do have multiples of these. Let's donate this. No, not donating that. We'll donate that. Cool. How far to our next reward? 9. Let's see here. We got anything we can put in here? Boots. I'll put a jeweled egg in there, sure. What are the odds I'm going to wear these boots? Probably low. We'll donate those. Oh, I didn't mean to do... There we go. Wait. I'm confused. Oh, okay. You have to actually click put down. I see. And then we can go over here and do that. And then what do we got here? Is this bronze pick hammer? I certainly don't need that anymore. We can display that. How about a large storage box? Sure. And then I think I'm going to keep the bookshelf. All right, how many do we have to now? 25, all right. I would like to put this satellite model somewhere. Where is that? Oh, it's probably not in my inventory because I probably donated the one. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna put that there so we remember to put it down in the house somewhere. Daisy! To the moisture farm! And then we have to head out to Tashi Station to get some power converters. Wait, wrong IP. I need Rose Willow. I need more than 10. How are we doing? I've still got 21 of those. We're probably alright for now. Should I buy? I have 400 of those. I think we're okay. Coffee tree? No. Okay. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna grab some potatoes and tomatoes. Sweet potato pepper seeds, jute cantaloupe. Okay, yeah, I think that's all for now. And then let's go see if Burgie Boy sells any rose willow seeds. And we'll also see if Mabel sells any seeds. I feel like we haven't checked in with Mort in forever. Hi, Mort.
Yeah.
Your friend Miss Nia is a real kind soul. She went out of her way to greet me last time she was here. Let me know if there's anything I can do for the two of you.
Take her easy.
See you later, Mort. Aw, he is the best. Well, she's the second best after Mian. I wonder where she is. You're not selling any Rose Willow. Okay, fine. Maybe Mabel sells some. I don't think so. Oh, wrong one. No, she does not. Okay. That's okay. We should be able to get the rest of our commissions done here. That's only one commission. Nope. Not quite there. How many more do we need? I think I just need one. Okay. Let's go plant the Rose Willow. That's that. I don't have enough. That's annoying. I tell you what, let's do... Because we should get seeds from these. Okay, I got 2. So let's see. I didn't get any seeds from that. Ugh. Alright, we're up to 3. Okay, I've got 6. Oh, we need to... right. And I'm going to be out of that. Alright, well, that's just annoying. Okay, fine. And apparently I'm out of water. I shouldn't be out of water. Am I seriously completely out of water? I'm out of water! Is there water in here? No, we are out of water. Oh my. Daisy? Daisy? Daisy, what are you doing? Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Okay. Let's go find Trudy. There's Nia. Hi!
Hello.
I definitely did a double take when I saw your new boss. Thought maybe that weirdo Yin had broken out and come back for revenge. Justice had to explain to me the situation. Quite the story.
It's been a while since I moved here, and I'm thinking of sending some local specialties to my parents. How about some dried fish? I can make enough for them to share with your parents, too. Be seeing ya!
Spoiler alert! Way to give away the plot, Nia. Trudy? Trudy? I swear it said Trudy was at home. Or did I miss it and she's actually in City Hall? She's in City Hall. I know how to read a map.
If I may ask, Director Chi, what are you doing here?
I'm here to use the telegraph. As you know, I'm supposed to report in to the Alliance once every week about my progress in the Starship Ruins. Although it is a pain, they are funding me and giving me on-site protection, so contractually, I can't complain.
How are you progressing? I haven't seen much of you lately.
It is a very big rune. I'm only cataloguing the most standout of technologies. I'll leave the rest to the other researchers and archaeologists. Even so, it will take me a while. It is a very big rune.
Well, I'm glad you showed up. If we didn't know about this new water source, I don't know what else we could have done. Maybe the light is finally looking out for us.
Hang on, Chi. I gotta talk to Trudy.
Thank you.
Apparently, Law's boss was iffy on allowing the professor to come out and help. It was your friend Nia who sealed the deal. Look at you, Cody. Friends in high places, huh?
So long,
that's
partner.
Obviously me, Chi.
I just got back from the Starship Ruins. It was filled with such fascinating relics and science. I couldn't sleep. I just kept on absorbing.
You absolutely sure there's a reservoir up there?
It's a space facility. Pretty much everything they need to send anything into space needs water at some point.
Makes sense.
Think about it. For the Starship, they need water to make hydrogen for the fusion reactor and oxygen for the crew. Then they also need water to make anti-hydrogen for the antimatter engine, which, by the way, is very superlative, but I have no idea how it works. On top of that, they still need extra water for the crew, for cooling down the launch structure during liftoff, and even for muffling the shock waves from the thrusters. Plus, I read it in a book.
Okay. Will the water be safe?
Could it be contaminated? Sure, but most likely it's fine. I read before that the filter systems used in the old world pretty much ensured all water were clean to use. In fact, they even had procedures to reintroduce minerals back into the filtered water because it was so pure. As long as the filters are still working and the reservoir doesn't have any cracks, maybe I should go revisit my math.
Did you find anything else interesting?
Yes. I found a quantum communicator, but I don't know how to operate it. There's a user manual, but it doesn't even say how to turn it on. It's like whomever designed this wanted me to be confounded. And lucky for them, I enjoy a good challenge.
Good luck with that, Chi.
I also tested a cryo cell, but it wasn't working, which was good for me and in turn Sandrock in the end, because I didn't really have a plan for if it did work.
Okay. I guess I don't have any more questions.
Sure, I'll meet you there tomorrow.
Cool. All right, Daisy. I think we're done for the day. We need more light in this place. Like more street lamps. All right. Daisy, you may head in for the night. I'm gonna go stick this satellite in a room upstairs. And we'll check on Mara. We'll put this right there. Sweepy baby. How much longer? Tomorrow. Cool. Tomorrow what? Oh, you'll just have to wait and find out. I was gonna do a thing. What was I gonna do? I was going to light. I wanted light out here. Let's see here. It would appear that I do not, in fact, have any more street lamps. I don't know if I can make those, or if we have to buy them. looks like we have to buy them. Okay. It is probably too late to go get them. I'm not entirely sure where I'd put them either. Oh, and here's a question. We've done all of these trees lining the edge. But I wonder if we want to move this thing back and then fill in trees along there. I don't think I have enough. I do not. I do not have any straw grids. We could go get some. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of doing that, because I really like having all these trees along here. Cudels and poodles are playing in the food dish. Our chickens are running. Hi! Yes, I know the water is depleted. I'm waiting for the pets to get back with more. Well, honestly, I don't know that there's much more for us to do. So, I think we will call it there. Thank you all so much for watching. See ya real soon. Yes, I know the water needs to be refilled. See you real soon.